All right, so this foam rolling exercise is not necessarily wrong. The problem is it's not really scalable for everybody if they have a lot of lower back pain. And two, you're spending a lot of time rolling over the spine, which is not necessarily wrong nor dangerous, but it's just not as beneficial as it could be. So what I like to do is I like to get people in this TV watching position. So basically I've got the foam roll tucked under my lower back here, if you will. And at the TV watching position would be as if I was watching the TV. Obviously not two controllers, but you get what I'm saying. The TV would be in front of me. From here, I'm gonna go ahead and, because of the camera, start on my right elbow. And what I'm gonna do in this position, I have a smaller foam roll. This is actually the Gator by Rumble Roller. So the diameter of it is a little bit what would you say, smaller than other ones. So it allows me easily to lean in this position, which is quite nice, because from here, I can basically just give myself a massage, which is fantastic, because what this allows me to do is start working in this thoracolumbar fascia, which is this right here, which is quite often the fascia that gets very, let's say, tacked down, and it loses its I don't want to say elasticity, but its suppleness to allow the lower vertebrae, the lower spine, to be able to move. And because there's not that much movement going on there anyways, we want to keep the little that we do have. So this acts as a fantastic manual massage that any manual therapist, massage therapist, masseuse would give you, but you're able to now do this on your own, which means you can do it whenever you want, which means when you wake up in the morning or you want to go to bed and sleep better, you don't need to have your masseuse on call and on hand. You can now do it to yourself. So as you can notice, as I'm chatting with you, I'm changing my position, sometimes going higher and lower, and just kind of kneading into my tissue with the foam roller. Now, what I can do from here is, let's say, get back in that starting position. I'm now going to come up, but I'm leaning on my right elbow. This helps me not have 100% of my body weight on the foam roll as I'm doing it. From here, I just start rolling into the tissue as if I was kind of trying to take some meat off of a bone. So all you meat eaters out there, you can kind of think about ribs when you're eating those, how you can kind of cut the meat off the bone. Same thing with the foam roller here, because again, we want to go in this time on the right side of our spine into that thoracolumbar fascia. And then from here, I want to slowly start rotating myself to the other side. And at the entire time, searching, as you see, I put my other left elbow down, maybe. I don't know if you can see that with the camera, but you can recognize I'm moving I'm controlling my movement. My movement is controlled. And from here, what that allows me to see is your overall coordination and the pain level of your tissue, because often what will happen is my clients are here, it's quite painful for them, and I tell them to slowly rotate to the left, and they do this. That's not slowly. So that's showing me, A, that there is some coordination going on that we need to work on, or a lack of coordination. And I'm trying to think of a good example, but if you have a room that you don't spend much time in, and then you go into that room, of course, the floor is going to be dirty, it's going to be dusty because you never were there. So the same thing happens with the body. If we have pain in areas in which we're told to then, okay, well, let's make sure, we're able to move smoothly. Okay, how does everything feel? And a better analogy, you take your car to the mechanic, it's pulling to the right, it squeaks when it brakes, and sometimes it doesn't turn on. We're not going to be surprised when the tires need to be aligned, the brakes need to be replaced, and maybe your battery's about dead. It's the same thing. If we've got problems going on in the lower back, for this case, and I am asking you to rotate slowly, it should feel okay. And in general, we really don't need our elbows on the ground because the pain is not that high, but yet you're not able to do any of that. Then it shows us that most likely when we get you to be able to do that stuff, meaning roll smoothly, have the coordination, maybe be able to keep the hands in the air, and it's no longer painful, maybe, just maybe, your pain might go away. And this is what I've seen time and time again with my clients, is they come in, they have the problem, we address the problem, just like the mechanic in the car. Once we realize what needs to be fixed, we work on it, we fix it, and then usually the problem goes away. We teach them how to do it, they know what they need to do and the why behind it, and then it doesn't come back, and they don't spend their time or waste their time on exercises that don't make any sense or don't help them, because they now understand the why behind what they are doing, for example, this exercise, so they know when they need to do it. And if it doesn't work for them, they iterate it and make it work for them. It is truly that simple. So your call to action is this. Work on this exercise starting on one side, slowly rotate to the other one, and as you rotate down, you're more than welcome to set that left elbow down, support your body weight, try to breathe naturally, and spend a good 5 minutes going through both sides. Don't know why my mic pulled out there. Both sides of your back. Find the part that's a little bit more painful, and when you find that side that's more painful, focus on that side more. All right, so if you have enjoyed this video, please let me know. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below or send me an email. And if you want to go one step further, I invite you to my free 5-day Unbreakable Body Challenge, which used to be known as the Lower Back Challenge, where we go into the spine, the hips, and the shoulders being the engines of your body by really focusing on lifestyle, but also understanding the lower back. So if you got lower back pain, it's fantastic. And join me in the 1 time a month free challenge, or if you want to skip the free challenge and just start becoming unbreakable, look at the coaching option and contact me and let's have a phone call, let's have a chat. And if I don't see you in the 5-day challenge, if I don't see you on a coaching call, check out my TikTok, Instagram at Unbreakable Body, and I will see all of you somewhere, sometime, hopefully soon.